The boss called. The boss called. And she doesn't realize I take advantage of every moment I have to try to try to connect here on YouTube, especially that we're on the way to 10K. So we are back. We are back, baby. And we are live. Let's see if we can get some people back in here, man. Sorry about that, guys. Here we are, part 2 of the Black Friday special. Let's see if we can get some more people in here. Let's see if we can make it happen. We're back. Part 2. Black Friday. Man, we had the momentum. We had a good group of people in here. I'm hoping I can get you guys back. But in the meanwhile, man, we're just having a little fun. All right, who do we got? I know we got one person in here. Who do we got? What's going on? Let's have a little Red Bull. We'll do a little part 2. We'll maybe just do a little short live segment. Finish up, man. I thank everybody that's contributed to help, this last part of the month, this last couple days in November. And man, everybody has been so kind and so good to this channel. That it's awesome, man. So thank you everybody. Sorry the live feed got interrupted a few minutes ago, but we're back with sparkly things, beautiful sparkly things. And we're talking about music. We're talking about the Sunset Strip. We're talking about the music business. We're talking about Black Friday. So this is Black Friday part 2. And man, I put out a super cool video today. Let's see if this thing is sitting around here. A super cool thing that they sent me. Craft Geek has revolutionized the music stand. So if you have not watched that video, it's the only video on my channel with a Christmas tree in the thumbnail. That'll make it easy to find. And check that video out, because that is something that I think a lot of people will want to have. All right, we got 11 people in here. Who we got? Let's see who we've got now in the channel. I didn't even put a thumbnail on this one, so we might have a completely different group in here at the moment. Let me know if you have any questions you want to ask. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. I'm back, Leah. Yes, the boss called and I had to go. Funeral, how you doing? GRDR, as a new rock and roll band, what's the best way to break through from the party scene and opening for big tours? Woo, that's a tough one, man. You got to do a lot of work to break from the party circuit to opening tours. You got to meet a lot of people. You got to do a good job consistently, and you got to make those connections, man. You got to figure out meet the local promoters, get in good with them, always do a good job, always be professional, and tell them, hey, if you ever need an opening slot, we'd love to do it. That's how you do it. That's the quickest, simplest answer that I can give you. And man, you know what? It's not that hard to do that. Be good, be a good band, be on time, don't have any attitudes. Awesome, Sphinx. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, Sphinx. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You know, I don't really feature my music a lot on this channel. It's mostly about talking about the music business and experiences in the music. But Sphinx, yeah, prepared luck, JJ. There's a lot of prepared luck. Be prepared, have some luck, be a good person, meet the promoters, buddy up with them. So yeah, that's the best answer I can give you, man. You know, make people feel good when they meet you. When you meet the promoter, when you meet the club owners, make sure you're memorable, you're funny, you're smiling, you're happy, you're engaged. And they'll remember that every time they see you, man, you're a man of your word, and your group is there to kick ass and not get in trouble with anybody and not do any knuckleheaded stuff. And man, you will get those opening slots. You will get offered those slots, especially if you can bring a crowd. Build your following. If you've got a good following, man, you can pretty much play whenever you want to. And that's not an easy thing to do, building a following as a band or as a musician. I've gone from 9.51 to 9.54. Yeah, Leah, it seems like it's moving pretty good right now. There was about a week last week where it was like pulling teeth trying to get subscribers. But man, everybody, we are on the way to 10K. So what I need you to do to help me out to get to 10K, yes, Mike, the boss called, I had to roll. It is up and down with YouTube. It's up and down with life. And so, yeah, Leah, it really is. You just have to keep plowing through. I didn't want to distress anybody by my video I put out this morning. I just wanted to give you people a dose of reality of what you actually make when you're grinding on YouTube like this, putting out videos every day. What's your views on Nashville? Is it going to go completely pop and then hip hop type music? Well, hasn't it already, Darren? Hasn't it already done that? Isn't it already pop? Isn't it already hip hop? Isn't it already? To me, it is. It's not the same as it was. It seems to be heading more towards pop. Everything is heading towards one genre of music if it is popular music. There's not much difference between the MTV Awards and the CMA Awards. There's very little difference between those two things. They're all big corporate owned, and that is what they push to the masses. Thank you. So Tom Bukovac, what's up, brother? Man, he says I'm going to be just as miserable at 10K as I will be at 100K. You're probably right, Tom. Man, thanks for dropping in. You are a man of experience. Tom, man, everybody say hello to Tom Bukovac. Everybody go and subscribe to his channel or check it out if you have not. You're probably right, Tom. I mean, you know, when you get a little bit of success, or you get a little bit of beer backstage, or you get, a couple of, back when I was a single man, when you got a couple of nice hands to hold on to after the show, the next day you're just going to want more, right? So he is absolutely right. But I don't think, man, it is the dips in life, the parts where stuff goes down into the turlet. We used to say that everyone needs a hand to hold on to, baby. Sometimes two or three, if you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It is the dips in life that are the hard thing to deal with. You can get to 10K and be happy for about 5 minutes, and then you just wait to get to 11 and 12 and 13, peaks and valleys. And sometimes those peaks and valleys are in the hands that you're holding on to backstage. So yeah, I used to have too much fun on the road. That's where I met my wife. And thank God she saved me from that. She saved me. It was the line in A Streetcar Named Desire. I've always relied on the kindness of strangers. Yes, indeed. We've all relied on the kindness of strangers at times. And man, sometimes it's good to not always take the strange out of jers, right? We're getting amped, bro. We're getting totally amped on Red Bull. It's to fight off the tryptophan, depression. The stream, Mr. Cheswick, I had to, the wife called, and I had to take the call and tell her that I'm on here and I'm working. And she's, oh, go back. Well, then go back. Okay, boss. I'll go back to work, boss. You're right, boss. So yeah, man, you're having a 1.5 coffees debating a tea. Man, I say all of the above, all of the above. Man, so nice of Tom Bukovac to pop in on this channel, man. First time on a live. The lives are just loose, rambling, chaotic, caffeine-fueled insanity. And man, a lot of wisdom in what he says. You'll be just as miserable at 100,000 as you'll be at 10,000. And you know what? I somehow, look, somehow in life you think, if I could just get a record deal, if I could just get to play on a record, if I could just hear my guitar on the radio. And it's those brief moments. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, man. Will do, brother. Will do. And you keep on trucking as well. I know he's a busy man out there, but I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you tuning in. Misery loves company. Yeah, man, it's a lot of wisdom, man. If I could just get that pedal. Yeah, if I could just have the perfect guitar. If I could just do this or do that. You think you're going to get happiness. And man, it just leads you on to the next thing. Marlon Brando said something. He said that, the Western man is miserable because he wakes up, he comes out of the womb wanting for things. And no matter what, I will wake up, I'll go take a 10, 15 minute nap and go deep into sleep. And I will wake up and think I need to run down to the guitar store and make some ridiculous purchase. It's just like I wake up thinking about gear, online shopping killing us. So yeah, man, so cool that Tom dropped by on this channel, man. We've had some really cool people that drop in on the chats, and man, I'm just having fun talking to you guys. And man, let me know what you guys want to talk about. That's some great wisdom, though. And somebody mentioned the pork chop story last night. And dude, I was just asking my buddy on the road. I was just asking him where's pork chop? Where does a guy go like that? And he said something like, somewhere or off into the ether. Yeah, pork chop might be drifting into the ether as we speak. This is something I used to say at the end of the night when you're crawling in your bunk and you've had too many beers or too many shots and you're getting into your bunk, and I'm gonna go drift off into the ether. And you go in your bunk and you pull that curtain, and yeah, so there's that. Pork chop. I don't know. Where is pork chop? I appreciate you watching me, because I was on the drum corps. My name is Pork Chop. Yes, and I appreciate you watching me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch last night's live. It's a hilarious true story of a musician, a fellow road musician. Any thoughts on why music always has to be broken up into genres and see it as music? Well, Mr. Cheswick, they do tend to put it in aisles, back in the day in the music aisles, but more and more Music is becoming one sound, one computerized bleeping sound. The sound of two laptops, shall we say, what's a kind word for stupping? It's the sound of two laptops stupping. And so it's more and more, diddle. It's the sound of two laptops diddling each other. And personally, I would rather listen to KC and the Sunshine Band than half of the stuff that's out tonight. That's my opinion. I think everything's going towards a singular sound. There'll be one dial on the radio for people that listen to modern music, and everything will be completely controlled. Funeral, thank you. Thank you so much, Funeral. What up, amnesiac philosopher? Sorry, bro. What's up, crew? How you doing, brother? Oh, we're just having a little fun. We're going to class. We're learning about Cuba, and we're having a little pizza. I don't see any problem with having a little pizza on our time. Anyone seen a Black Friday deal on that talent plug-in? Woo! I could use a deal on that. Can we get an amen? Can I get a little extra talent for 25? Can I change my baritone voice into a tenor? If I'd have just had a tenor voice as a kid and through my 20s and 30s, I probably would have done better for myself. But having a baritone, Spicoli, dude, calling Robert Johnson. Yeah, didn't he figured out a way to get he got his own Black Friday deal, right? There is a Black Friday deal, and I'm not prepared to sell my soul for any deals. I'm not prepared, sir, for that. Here we go. Any thoughts on an artist such as Beck? Man, Basketball Jones, he's a talented guy, and he did interesting stuff. And he's a surprisingly really good performer. Not my cup of tea. I don't have a Beck poster on my wall, but man, I can appreciate what he does. It's not easy to come up with something like that. He's not the most handsome guy in the world. He's not the most talented guy in the world, but he figured out a way to use what he has to have a successful career. And isn't that what we all want to do? Isn't that what we all want to do? I mean, in all reality, that's all it is. That's all it is. Not Jeff Beck. He was talking about Beck. Jeff Beck, that's a whole nother. And you know what? I used to think that by calling himself Beck, because we used to call Jeff Beck Beck. Let's go see Beck. And I almost feel like having a familiar name like Beck, every time I would hear the name Beck, I'd almost think Jeff Beck. But no, it's Beck. So, yeah, and I hear he is very good live. He is a great performer. Yeah, Page, Clapton, and Beck. Awesome, Pedro. Glad you are here, brother. It's what they call Black Friday in the land of the... Want a girl on a long jacket and a short skirt. Long-legged girl with a short dress on. That was the Elvis song. You ever heard that? A long-legged girl with a short dress on. A long-legged girl with a short dress on. Right? Yes. Maybe we've got some single guys in the chat today, and maybe they want a long-legged girl with a short dress on under their Christmas tree. Right? Long, cool woman in a black dress. That's another one. Any thoughts on the Sixto Rodriguez story where he went unknown for 30 years all over the world despite being huge in South Africa? Mr. Cheswick, I don't know that story, but that is a fascinating story. Hey, Pedro, you're in France. You got tons of long-legged girls with short dresses on, right? That's what I was always told as a kid. They said, there's a place in France. And you guys fill in the rest. There's a place, right? Here we go. We're going to play a song and maybe not get demonetized. Do we have any volume? Right? There's a place in France, Pedro. Well, it's that, but it's also there's a place in France where the... I'll let you guys fill in the rest. I don't want to get demonetized. It sounds Egyptian. Well, it just took me to... Right? That was the King Tut. King Tut. Searching for Sugar Man. That sounds like an interesting story. Anybody want it easy? People always say, man, you got to play more. Yeah, exactly. Man, when I was a little kid, I loved that King Tut song. I bought that on 45. Here's an easy lick. If you're in A, you're playing over an A dominant 7. Go down a whole step and play G major 7 arpeggio. Right? So... super easy way to sound jazzy, sound like George Benson. And all you did was go down a whole step and play a G major 7 arpeggio. So anywhere, afternoon, Kiri, anywhere you're playing an A. Right? Benson. Yeah, it's sort of a Benson type thing. That's a cool one. So, yeah, that's a super easy. Did everybody get that? I got lost at the G major 7. Oh, Mr. Cheswick. Now, you know a G major 7 arpeggio. You know a G major arpeggio, right? 2. So 1, 3, 5. All you got to do is add the F sharp. So major 7, 1, 3, 5, major. And then resolve to the 3rd of A. Another G major 7 arpeggio. It's tough doing these things when you're not warmed up. Sharp 4 in G, C sharp. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, Lydian. So yeah, you're talking about Lydian. We got 37 people in here. Let's get those thumbs up, man. I don't know how much more time. I'll probably just stick around for maybe about 7 or more minutes. If you guys, thank you, Aronk. So on the 4 chord C major 7 arpeggio. Yeah. If you're so you're talking in G, right? Play some Mixo-Bradian, Bradleyan. Yeah, the Mixo-Lydian, the Mixo-Bradian. If you ever play like you, what is that? Thank you. If I ever play like you in my dreams, dude, I'd wake up and apologize. That's what Muhammad Ali said. If you even dream that you beat me, you better wake up and apologize. You all have a great Thanksgiving. Pedro, thank you, brother. Thank you. Everybody have a great one. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. Yeah, the Friday show, Mike. Well, you know what? It's good to gig, bro. People say I don't play enough on my channel, so I'm playing. I'm playing for you right today. And I don't get to do enough playing is absolutely right. But man, thank you. It's all about being tight on a groove. It's a similar type thing. Like that's like a Jimi Hendrix R&B style. So all I did was doing there is one chord, B flat. That's the six minor, and then 4. Right? So, right? All that stuff. And then E flat. Now, little things that you can grab from other songs, right? So Little Wing. How many people out there, everybody knows how to play Little Wing, right? The Jimi Hendrix. And I'm not going to play anymore because I don't want to get, this is a Gretsch. This is a Gretsch Pedro. It's a super cool guitar, but there's a little thing that Jimi Hendrix does. It does have a really good tone. So when he's over this G, he goes, right? With 1,000 smiles, she gives away. He does some, I forget what the line is, he plays it, but. So if you're in G, that's a cool R&B lick. So you got. Yeah. So little things like that, little bits and pieces that you could take. Like Hendrix does all, like if you got a minor chord, all your A minor stuff, that's just hammering on pentatonic. Right? But all that same stuff that I just played works over C major. So that's just little simple things, man, you know, to play. You know? So, yeah, it's a great song, man. Jimmy, this is, what do they call this? It's like the Les Paul thing. I forget what they call these, man. If I don't see you no more in this world, I'll meet you on the next one. Don't be late. Don't be late. Whole bus is watching. Who are you out with, Coaster? Who are you out with? Yeah, this is not a country gentleman. A country gentleman is a big guitar. This is like a Les Paul shape. This does have a big neck. Not huge, not as big as my Telecaster, but it is a cool. Those Electromatics are really good guitars, Pedro. I've got one of those. I've got one of those stashed here somewhere. I don't know. What do you guys want to do, man? We got a little bit more time. I'll give you another 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you, man. This is a super cool guitar, dude. I really. That in between setting, the 2 pickups together, give you. Gives you that cool in-between tone, right? Yeah, and the Bigsby. Here's the Bigsby, right? You got this, so. Or. Right? It's a duo jet. Is that what this is? Cool guitar, man. The sleepwalk thing is interesting because it's 1 6 minor, then 4 minor. Right? Which sounds really cool. So, do you ever wonder what your life would have been like if you'd never been introduced to music and what a career you would have chosen? You gotta wonder, Mr. Cheswick. Let's chicken pick it. You gotta wonder. I'm not that good at it, at chicken picking. It does work for that though. James Brown licks. We did some James Brown earlier. Right, Jimmy? Hopefully I don't get demonetized for that. Hopefully I don't. I was playing a little bit of that earlier. So, right? I want a Hendrix Woodstock Strat. Don't we all feel like a sex machine? Don't forget, tomorrow night I'll be going live for the Backstage with Bad Brad. And Sunday morning, I've got an interview with Tom McDermott from the Rick James Band, the Stone City Band. That's coming out this Sunday. And you know what? Like people said, y'all wanted to hear me play more on the channel. Here you go, man. Here it all is. So let's see. This thing's got so many knobs. Yeah, awesomeness coming up. Sunday, 8 a.m. Tom McDermott on this channel from the Stone City Band. And let me tell you something, he's got some wild stories. Yeah, this thing's got a lot of knobs. But the cool thing is, this is the master volume knob. So you can kind of just ignore this stuff down here and just turn it on and off with that. So that's the saving grace. It's not that much complicated. It looks harder than it. So see, here's something for you guys out there. If you're playing over an E7, and you would play over E7, you would play an A major scale. Right. Right. Right? But if you add this note, if you've got one of those persnickety keyboard players that wants to show you how hip he is and start playing all these subs and stuff while you're vamping over that, just right? You can add that. And throw a monkey wrench in his plans to out-hip you. That's just a little sneaky little tips. They can, man. This guitar is super cool. I mean, that's a great... I don't play nearly enough country guitar to be good at it. How long does it feel to see people in the crowd dancing to your groove on guitar? Robert, that is the most amazing feeling in the world, is seeing people dance. That's why I always liked playing dance music, funk. I always liked playing it because I like to see people have a good time. Thank you, Kirinzan. Thank you. We're going to have a question for you, Kirinzan. Maybe tomorrow morning, if you could help Dave. Dave is trying to figure out how to up his membership, and he's trying to figure out how to buy a membership for his brother. And I've had a lot of people that can't figure out how to, do the whole member thing for the channel. And I don't know why it's so difficult. Even for me, I'm not sure. I try to guide them. Go to my channel page. Click on this thing that says membership, but trying to upgrade Dave's membership and trying for him to buy a membership so that, talk to Dave tomorrow, Corinzan, and see if you can help him, guide him through the process, Where have I been hiding that talent? I've been right here, Jimmy. I've been right here the whole time. Been right here, brother. Funk is my favorite, but I like it all. Right on. Robert says he can't figure it out either. I don't know why it's so hard. Then go on this video after we're done. Click on the title for my click on the title of my channel. You click on that and go to the page, and there's a little thing. It'll say videos and shorts and subscription and all that, and then one will say membership. Click on membership and you get access to all the archives. I've got all kinds of videos that have not even been released. Some might never get released in the membership channel, and it helps each month. You can also donate in the super chat. You see the little $sign in the chat right there? You can click on that and make a donation to the channel. So if you want to help the channel keep going, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Yeah, the dollar sign next to the chat box. You can click on that and just make a donation to the channel. Thank you, Iron Man. Thank you. Man, you know, I just try to share what I know, man, because I'm not in competition with anybody anymore. I'm not trying to do anything. Can't use a single dollar in the internet. Bummer. Pedro, yeah, it's all right, man. It's all right. I appreciate, Pedro, you being here. And that's with all of you guys out there. I don't care if you donate or not. It certainly helps the channel if you do. But it's no big deal. If you can't, you can't. And I understand, man. Things are tight for everybody out there. And like Tom Bukovac said earlier, you're going to be just as miserable at 10K as you will be at 100K. Trust me, I know. Man, I actually, you know, I try to keep a positive attitude every day. There you go. Hit the dollar sign, select membership, then hit join for $2.99. There you go. And there's different levels of membership. If you get to the Guitar God level of membership, and that's a little bit more each month, but it does include like a 15-minute, I think it is, each month, like a online lesson. So that might be something cool, you know, if you want to like get together one-on-one, we could do a Facebook Messenger seems to work better. Right now, Zoom. Last time I tried to do Zoom, you couldn't hear the guitar on it. Do producers like Mutt Lange charge a big portion of the band's budget? Absolutely, Robert. And usually a producer will get points on the record. If they don't get points, they're getting a huge buyout. So they might get a buyout of $100,000 and forfeit their points on a record. But in the long run, back in the day, the points would have been worth a lot of money. Woo! We drained that sucker. We drained that. Tear the roof off. I'm going to tear the roof off the mother sucker. Aside from your amazing talents, Brad. Oh, Ocean Pilot, thank you. A new box of Just for Men. Thank you, sir. Ocean Pilot, I'm going to need it. Because see my sideburns. I need some help. Now see, if I'm going to get a gig with Pork Chop, if I'm going to play with Pork Chop on the big stage on the drum corps, I'm going to need me a fresh box of Just for Men. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, there, see, Corinzin, man. Corinzin is like, he's like the guardian angel of this channel, man. He's given so many people memberships. And man, I got to thank you so much now. I got Ace. Y'all want to see Ace? Oh, Michael Bishop, right on. Thank you, brother. He's a rock star. Come here. Oh, I got this little weasel. Look at this little weasel. Everybody say hello to Ace. Can you say, look at this little thing. He is a terror on wheels. Jimmy Ray, thank you so much, brother. Thank you, man. You guys rock, dude. This has been awesome. I know Corp gets upwards of 30 of this, but you're worth it. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, I don't mind if corporate makes what they're going to make, and I don't look at exact numbers, but Jimmy Ray, thank you so much, man. Thank you, everybody that donates. Look at this little Ace. Ace is the place for the helpful Chihuahua, man. It's not a cage that can hold this little thing. He's almost out of his biting stage. He's almost out of his biting stage. He's almost in a mode where he can be good, but he can't be trusted. He can't be trusted. He's torn up stuff in my room. My room looks like a war zone. I hate to see what the living room looks like, but he's being so sweet now. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, man, thank you to Corinzin for helping people get these memberships going. And thank you to everybody that's donated today, man. This has been a great, last 2 days of the month, baby. Tomorrow, I've got to look and see what video I'm going to put out tomorrow, but I'm going to put out something good for the Breakfast Club tomorrow. And then Saturday night will be live. It'll be the nighttime show, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, I think he likes me. What do y'all think? Does Ace like me? He is a little, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'd probably be doing that too. What made the kid so tired? What made Ace so tired? He's a deviant. He is deviant and mischievous, and he's loving at the same. He considers you family. Well, you know what? He is family. If y'all haven't seen the family photo I posted yesterday, that he is. Thank you. Who was that said? GRDR, love this channel. Thank you for the knowledge. Thank you, GRDR. Ace is a cute little thing. He is a terror though. Yeah. Ace, can you say hello? Oh, Kyoto, thank you so much. Thank you, Kyoto. That is amazing. Thank you so much. She must like Ace. Kyoto Lazuma. Thank you. That is so kind. We're having a really good day on here, man. And I'm putting in a lot of hours here on YouTube. Yeah, that is amazing, Kyoto. That is amazing. And that's the first time. So she must have thank you so much. She must like little Ace. See little Ace? Maybe I need to have an Ace cam. And everybody can just watch Ace and make donations. What do you think? We'll have a 24-hour, we'll put a camera on Ace, and we'll let him, thank you. He is a cute little thing. He is a cutie. I guess that means he likes me, everybody's saying. He is a good, so now all I need to do, guys, he won't stay put. No, he won't. I need to live stream Ace on the base, and Ace paw print on the shirt. Now that's I should sell Ace shirts. Yes, we need to get a picture of Ace and put him on a shirt. That might be, you guys got great ideas. Can you get a cat and do a live? What was that? Action Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, he does look like one of Ren and Stimpy. 24-hour Ace cam. And at night, it would just be him in his crate sleeping. A kiss from Ace. Give him a kiss, Ace. Say, are you okay? Thank you. Yeah, that would be fun. Little Ace-o. He is a Chihuahua. For those who are just tuning in for the first time, this is Ace, and this is normally a music channel, but it's turned into the Ace show because Kyoto is here. No Sarah McLachlan music needed. We will only play tequila. Blink, 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 blink. He is, tequila. He is a little sombrero wearing sucker. This little Ace. Now he wants to sit on my shoulders and stuff. That's what Chihuahuas like to do. He wants to just get up there and chill. See that? It'd be like a pirate, and I could have Ace on my shoulder. Woo! They are better than doctors. They absolutely are. Say, I'm Ace. He's getting the Red Bull fumes. Going to have to get him a little seat. Yeah, I do need to get him a little seat. He needs to have a little perch. Once he learns to be able to be still, that's when he will be good. He's almost getting to the point where he's not constantly rambunctious. He needs a helmet. I need a helmet when he's making me chase him. This is the fastest little thing you've ever seen in your life. When you let him out in the yard, he just goes absolutely crazy. He's actually being very good right now. He is. He is very tired because he's been running around. He does need his own axe. He does. I need to get a picture of Ace like with a guitar strapped on. He is. Now I've got a little trick. All I have to do is I pick up the broom and I hold it at him and he'll stop running around. And that way I don't have to chase him because I don't want to, he'll break your ankles trying to chase this guy. He is super fast. All I have to do is take the broom and hold it out there and he'll just immediately lay down and then you can just pick him up. He is like a children's book. Look at this little thing. He is crazy. Looks like you weren't the only Netflix hit with class action lawsuit over streaming issues on Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. Wow. Yeah, you know what, dude? That fight wasn't even worth streaming. It's cleaning time. Would eat the broom. I bet he would, Mike. I bet he would. Little Ace. Let him see your face, Ace. Look at that the markings on his face is what I like. It's almost like a little lightning strike. Ooh. Yeah, Pedro, that thing was ridiculous, bro. Did you avoid sports from injury to your hands for guitar? Robert, I did later in life. I did enjoy sports when I was a kid, but at some point I just said, nah. It was, Christopher, I had more fun than when I watched the fight the next day. Yes, there were better fights on the strip, Mr. Cheswick. Corinzin, thank you so much for your help, sir, and thank you for helping everybody. And I think I'm going to head out and see what damage Ace has done. But thank you, everybody, for donating to the channel. Thank you so much for the Ace cam. And woo, look at that little thing. Peace out. Take care, Kyoto. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody who's donated to the channel today. Love you all. Elvis Shades and a wig for Ace. You got it, Jimmy Hunter. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.